Hey there. This episode of the Maintenance Mindset Minute is brought to you by AppWork. AppWork provides tools for our maintenance teams and furthermore for our office and our corporate teams to truly understand and gather reporting and data about what's happening at our communities. So, speaking of tools, I'd like to do a few episodes or have a discussion about tools. Now, I've said from the stage and I believe on an episode or two of the Maintenance Mindset that I am a nerd who hopes one day to become a geek. And that really truly is something that is a goal of mine. Now, you might ask, what's the difference between a nerd and a geek? I'll tell you. A geek has better toys. And often by toys, I mean tools. So for this episode of Maintenance Mindset Minute, we're going to talk about tools. And really just how simple tools can be. As a matter of fact, one of the most intriguing tools that I've used over the past few years is this. Now, if you're watching the video of this particular Maintenance Mindset Minute episode, you can see that what I'm holding really looks like just a Redneck Toothbrush. If you're listening to the audio, it is a long-handled brush with the brush handle that goes at about a 45-minute angle off of the handle itself. And I actually happened to get this off of the website of another one of the Multifamily Media Network sponsors, Chadwell Supply. And what this does, this brush really was shown to me by a maintenance supervisor about 4 years ago, a guy by the name of Nick. And he pointed out just how often he uses this little simplistic thing. And he took me to a vacant apartment that he was working in and showed me the caulking that he was doing around the bathtub. And I got to notice just how clean and how neat it was. And then he took me to another apartment that was being worked on by one of his newer to him maintenance technicians. And he says the only difference in what's happening is the brush. You see, the way that Nick used this is he put it in his punch kit, in his toolkit, and he used it for caulking in that particular trade by both as a broom to sweep out the debris, but also when he sprayed disinfectant down the caulking line to get rid of any stains or potential mildew or other contaminants, he used the brush to really scrub it in. And he found that it saved his fingernails, the ends of his fingers, while he was doing that particular task. Not only that, but when he was finished doing that, by rinsing off the brush with water, he was able to use it as a water sweep or a water wand to remove the water to speed it drying up. It's a little itty-bitty, simple, analog, non-technology required device that, just like what Nick was pointing out, has totally changed my process for doing caulking. And not only that, just having it around in my tool bag, I've found it to be extremely useful for other tasks as well. And the nice thing about tools is if you have them, you will use them. If you don't have them, well, then you make do with something else. Thank you for joining me on this episode of The Maintenance Mindset. It's been brought to you today by AppWork. If you have any questions about what AppWork's system and their offering is, head over to their website at appworkco.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you somewhere.